Hey guys, what's going on? All right, I'm back with a new video here because we have some news to talk about, and there's a few things I wanted to go over with you guys, so let's get into it. All right, so the first piece of news that came out that's pretty interesting, especially for me, considering I have these Myers masks. Trick or Treat Studios just announced that their Halloween Ends Michael Myers mask and knife, apparently, will be dropping September the 15th. As far as I know, it's a mask and a knife. They didn't say anything about whether it'll be one mask or two, but with the rumors that are going around, I guess a lot of people are wondering if maybe there's going to be, a copycat style mask and the actual mask or something like that, given the synopsis that came out a while back. And they do say limited quantities and stuff, so it sounds like if you really want one, you're going to have to get in there probably on September 15th and get an order in. So it's probably going to be kind of crazy ordering that day. I don't know what time it drops. I've just seen their announcements on social media saying September 15th is the big day. So going a little further into that with Halloween Ends, we're talking about maybe the two masks from Trick or Treat Studios. That's just a total guess. I don't know if they're going to go through with that or not. But given that synopsis that came out a while back about this new character, Corey, we know he has some significant role in this, that he was apparently accused of killing a kid he was babysitting, something like that. Now we have no idea if he did or not. There's rumors that maybe he's been helping the actual Michael Myers, maybe down in the sewer. That's more speculation as well because of this whole cave dweller movie title they've been working under. So we are wondering if there's going to be a copycat killer mask as well, because in some of those trailer shots you could see the mask definitely looked different. I believe the bullet hole in the side didn't look like it was there anymore or something. So I don't know if that is actually true. How could it not be another mask, right? But at the same time, you wonder, how does he get a mask that's just like Michael Myers? Like, I imagine they wouldn't be, mass producing those in some way in Haddonfield. That would be a little strange, but who knows? So I don't know. It's right now we're just speculating. There could be two masks. There could be one. Could be a copycat killer in there as well. There's rumors Corey's maybe helping Michael Myers or admiring him or something. I don't know. David Gordon Green dropped a bunch of hints as to what he was watching before making Halloween Ends, and one of them, of course, is Christine. There's been a lot of talk about that, and if you know how that story goes, a little. It's interesting, and I think the other movies were My Bodyguard, not the Whitney Houston, Kevin Costner movie, but My Bodyguard. I guess it's an early 80s movie about a kid who basically hires the school tough guy to get his back, more or less, because he's being bullied. So that's interesting. If that's sort of how it goes, it's like, well, how does that sort of tie in? Like, are you saying that Corey tries to get Myers to, like, I don't know. It sounds a little strange. I really don't know what direction they're going here. It's freaking me out a little bit because I don't know if it's going to be great or if it's going to be bad. Or I have confidence that David Gordon Green knows what he's doing. The first two movies he made, I really enjoyed. So, I can't be too worried. I have to trust that they're gonna do a good job. Danny McBride and whatnot as well. So hopefully it will work out well. There is a third movie he was watching as well that's called Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker, and it had another working title called what was it, Night Warning, I think. Mike was talking about it on We Watched a Movie, and I thought that was kind of interesting as well. So I don't really know what direction he's going, but it definitely sounds like it's going to be quite a different movie. So hopefully everybody enjoys it. Or, there is a chance that we're going to get two versions, as everybody's kind of been saying, because they were testing two different versions on in test screenings, and I had heard rumors that some of them were so good people were clapping and cheering, and others were mixed. And then there's this whole Peacock TV thing that's dropping on the same day, and Jamie Lee Curtis saying you might want to watch it on both a few times, kind of dropping another hint saying no spoiler. So I don't know. It makes you wonder if there is going to be a different cut or something like that. Like in, Halloween 6, you have a producer's cut and the theatrical cut. Which basically brings me to the next area of news I wanted to talk about is the Halloween collection. That's the 1995 to 2002 4K collection that's coming out, which is Halloween 6, H2O, and Resurrection. They did recently announce what's going to be included in everything. I'm sure you've seen it many times already.
Care of Bloody Disgusting.
Basically, the gist of it is, thank goodness for Halloween 6, they did do a full 4K transfer for the producer's cut and the theatrical cut, so both of them are going to be there. That's great news. That is the only thing I was really hoping for, and they came through on that, so I'm pretty happy about that. I believe there is a new commentary track as well for H6, so that is something that hasn't been out before that is new. And I hear there's quite a bit of extras as well for Resurrection. So there's apparently a bunch of new stuff for that disc as well. H2O, I don't think as much. I think pretty much everything was ported over from the last few releases there have been. But they're all in 4K anyway, of course, so that's the consistent new part. So that was good news about that. I thought that was great that we're going to have a producer's cut and theatrical cut for H6. And you do wonder, maybe they want to pay an homage to H6 with Halloween Ends by doing, two slightly different versions, just to get more eyes on Peacock and in the theater, right? Sort of double dip a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Makes you wonder. All right, and more news with Halloween Ends. Fright Rags has their big Halloween Ends collection sale on right now. So you can go on there right now and check out all their awesome designs they have. And this pre-sale runs until September the 8th. That's a Thursday, and it'll end, of course, at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you get your orders in before then. You do not have to worry about them not having your size or being sold out in a hurry or anything like that. All you need to do, if you want any of these t-shirts or hoodies or baseball shirts, or I think they have a pin as well. If you want any of that stuff, you just need to get on there and make sure you place your pre-order before September the 8th. At 11:59 p.m. Eastern. It's as simple as that. So definitely go and check them out. Really amazing designs. So make sure you get your order in and you don't miss the boat on that, because this is like the definitive collection of the Halloween season, in my opinion anyway, for any Michael Myers Halloween fan. So lastly, I got in a package from Garbs. And this one is kind of special because this is just one item in here, and I almost never do this, which means it must be a hell of a cool t-shirt. I just know at the time I really had to keep the cost down, and I didn't want to miss the boat on this, because this is another amazing get it or regret it. So it has to be something cool like a Jason shirt, Freddy, maybe Halloween. They don't do a lot of get it or regret it's with Halloween, I find. But in this case, this is a Nightmare on Elm Street shirt, and this one is called Don't Fall Asleep. Anyway, let's check it out, see what it looks like. Don't Fall Asleep, size XL. All right, let's have a look. Oh, awesome. So, of course, the original Nightmare on Elm Street. This is God. Check that out. Very nice. Very cool looking artwork. So, the close-up shot of Freddy when he says, "This is God," that's the face shot. And he chops off his fingers. He's got the hand held up there when he was freaking out Tina. And of course you have Nancy at the bottom sleeping in Tina's bed with the logo underneath, the Nightmare on Elm Street. Very, very nice. Yeah, I did not want to pass up on this. Being a huge Nightmare on Elm Street fan that I am, had to go for it. Very cool shirt. Thank you so much, Gutter Garbs. You guys are awesome as always. Check them out. They are at guttergarbs.com. They're on Instagram. I'm sure they're on Facebook, probably Twitter, and all the rest of it. But easy to find them, and really cool shirts. But stuff like this is not stuff that they keep in stock. This is, a get it or regret it. So you have, X amount of time, usually a weekend, maybe 3 days to buy it, because that's all their license is good for, I guess, for these special releases. But I'm definitely grateful. It's a super cool design, and I'm really looking forward to expanding the Nightmare on Elm Street collection that I have. And this is definitely one of the better shirts I've seen. So super happy about that. Awesome shirt from Gutter Garbs. All right, guys, well, that'll pretty much do it for now. Thanks so much for watching, as always, and we will see you again for the next one. Take care.